PlayStation 5 shoppers, if you're thinking about a console, wait. Sony just announced a new one. What does this mean for your holiday shopping? Well, Sony's got a thin PlayStation 5 that's coming out in November. The PS5 originally came out in 2020, and the new PS5, or PS5 Slim as a lot of people will call it, is 30% smaller, according to Sony, and it's also 18 to 24% less heavy. So this is definitely a console that looks like it's going to fit a little bit easier in your home entertainment bookshelf, because the PS5 is a pretty big console. That's similar to what Sony's done before. PlayStation 4 Slim and PS2 Slim, and I feel like it goes all the way back. But there's no price change here. $500 when this console comes out in November, or $450 for the digital version. One cool and one not cool thing about the digital discless version. So the nice thing is that the $450 new discless version could get an Ultra HD Blu-ray drive later, a snap-on module. Sony's finally offering that for $80 more. But the console is more expensive, whereas the digital was $400 before, the new one is $450. What's different? Well, besides that, you're really talking about a little bit more storage and a 1 terabyte hard drive and the smaller size, but it should be about the same performance as the existing PlayStation 5. Sony's telling people to just be aware of it. This happened right in the middle of Prime Day, by the way, so clearly a message to anyone who's shopping. And apparently the new consoles are going to replace the older ones over time. One more thing to keep in mind about these new consoles, though, is they will require new stand and skin accessories. The existing replaceable shells that Sony has been selling for a while for the PlayStation 5 won't work with the new slimmer one. And also there's a new vertical stand that Sony is selling for $30. That's annoying, but if you have a new design, that's probably expected. Sony's already got a lot of other hardware out there. The PlayStation Portal, a handheld second screen, is coming out in November. There's the PlayStation VR2 that came out in February. And which PlayStation do you get? Well, in the long run, there's only going to be one PlayStation 5 model, this new, thinner, digital or disc-added one that's going to be everywhere worldwide. I would think about waiting for that one because it would be nice to have a smaller console, and it's really nice to have a digital one where you could add the disc later if you wanted to, even if you're paying a little bit more money for it. But stay tuned for our full review. We'll let you know more. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave them below.